given that the owners are not experts on all of this, chances are the first person contacted after the potential defect is found could be the strata manager in many cases. What or can owners expect the manager to provide guidance to put the COO on the right track?
Okay, look, I guess from my perspective as a technical expert, what we would normally expect is that getting the right technical experts involved first up, I think, and that's the key. Again, that's the key to all of these things. If it's a small issue, like I'll give an example, I guess, a burst pipe or some sort of water issue, is it reasonable to get an expert involved, or is it a simple fix by a plumber that you can get on with? Everything needs to be put in proportion, and something like that, yes, I agree, you wouldn't necessarily need to get an expert involved. But if it's something that's happened multiple times over, or it's a significant issue, then definitely I would be getting someone in, because you really need to understand if there's any other connected issues to that. It might not be isolated. There could be 2 or 3 things that are all linked together. And unless they're all fixed, you may not actually properly rectify the problem. So that's certainly what I'd be looking for.
Okay, great. And Sam?
Just quickly, I had a recent situation where a lady had water penetration within her apartment, and it was in the East Coast. And the developer told her it was because it was a south-facing apartment in Melbourne, which was total BS, let's be honest. We had a specialist come in and look at what was going on, and he found water membrane failure throughout the apartment and also the complex. That gave me incredible strength then to go back to that developer and not only demand that he actually take action against the individual apartment, but it also then catalyzed the body corporate to go ahead and actually then engage that inspector to look at the whole building. So, you do need a specialist. Like, these are specialist areas, right? That's why when I did the education kit, I formed a working group of 13 people who dealt with water membrane, cladding, the whole works, because, we're not specialists in that area unless you have been trained in that area. And that's why you need to bring in those people. And it does cost money. But you know what? The ability of actually bringing in a specialist and getting the right report means that if you go to SAT, or if you go to, someone like Dr. Aman Zuhar or someone like that, you've got the evidence.